Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal, man? Chris Unbiased checking in live from LA, man. Los Angeles, California, man. Salute to everybody. Hope you guys is having a good evening, man. And I had to try to find some light. It's only 6:30. It's dark as hell out here. But I had to find me some light to holler at y'all real quick because we have an announcement. AyeVerb versus T-Top going down April 4th. I did tell y'all that Verb was probably booked. This is the battle that I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Salute to T-Top and them for making this battle happen. And we know there was a lot of back and forth in the space. Told you a lot of this whole drama started with Jay Mills calling out T-Top in the song, and then Verbs telling T-Top, yo, are you gonna do something? Couldn't be a St. Louis nigga. Couldn't be me. A St. Louis nigga would have been had a song drop. It was a lot of that going on. So because of that, T-Top didn't respond. Bridge jumped in, all this back and forth, and next thing you know, we are now getting T-Top versus AyeVerb. Now, there's been a lot of drama surrounding Verb. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit more. It has once, it's a gift and a curse. It's amplified this battle because now there's a lot to talk about, a lot to uncover, a lot to address, all that kind of stuff. But also you can hurt ticket sales and you can hurt promo and everything with all the negativity. A lot of people saying Verb is done, Verb is down, Verb is this, Verb is that. So a lot of times, negative drama can sometimes hurt the sales or it can enhance it. This is a battle. T-Top being the angler that he is, I'm definitely want to see how he puts all this together. And also want to hear what Verb got to say. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear what Verb got to say. A lot of people, I'm not going to act like Verb can't rap. And I know the ghostwriting stuff that's out there and everything, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. But at the end of the day, I still want to know how he responds to it in a battle. This could be Verb's last battle, bro. I mean, it's always on the table. You know what I'm saying? We got a sponsor, I believe, probably helping out this situation. But there's a lot of leagues that's not really rocking with Verb. A lot of bridges that have been burnt, you know what I'm saying, in terms of the leagues and TBL and different stuff like that. It's like, Verb will get in a space and he'll promo, but at the end of the day, if he don't like what you got going on, he'll burn you down the next day. So this battle right here does have my attention. One, T-Top's my man. I definitely want to support. It's going down in Charlotte, April 4th. Y'all want to see the trailer?
Landlord Fonzie, man, with Straight Drop Media. We got the drop. Let's do.
Last year was epic. We brought it back to the Mecca. The first sold out event of 2025. No cut. But this time, they asked me, what can I do? How can I make No Cut 2 more epic than No Cut? I told them nothing's bigger than my debut. Charlotte, what up? But who's gonna take me in my home state on my lead? It gotta be somebody crazy. It gotta be somebody out of their mind that would even sign up for something like this, man. God bless you.
Shut up, T-Top. Ain't nobody trying to hear all of it. It is what it is. Fofo, I'm pulling up on you. Y'all want to know what's so good about this match with T-Top?
Me? T-Top vs. AyeVerb going down April 4th in Charlotte, North Carolina. Tickets on sale now at eventbrite.com. Do not miss this event.
Yeah. Fofo.
All right. Hold on. Let me get back to something else real quick, man. Let me get back.
If I start finishing something, the anxiety.
Hold on. Bear with me. So yeah, that's the straight drop going down April 4th. Salute to T-Top, man. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of trying to find something. Hold on, bear with me. All right. Yeah, so he got that going on. So you had the whole play going on with Mickey Fax. I'm pretty sure he was like, T-Top probably wasn't really liking that because obviously he got to do a rollout for his battle and everything. But I'm interested in this battle. I'm definitely interested to see what T-Top got to say and what Verb got to say. So I'll be tuned in. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's to throw some extra dirt on the grave, or can Verb try to fight his way out? You know what I'm saying? Can he throw that motherfucker out the grave? Can he fight his way out? We will see, man. So y'all try to support the homie T-Top, man. I know he straight dropped the first time around. Probably didn't live up to expectations, but he's trying again. He's trying to make it better. He's trying to do some better things. You know, he's shooting trailers and all this kind of stuff and trying to get back to the essence of battle rap. So I'm going to try to support, man. Y'all do the same, man. Salute to T-Top on putting him and Verb together. Now, Verb's ghostwriting allegations. I see everything that's going on online. I see a lot of talk. You know, Verb is doing a lot of deflecting. Like, yo, you know, I think he name dropped KD, which I don't know why he brought KD up. KD probably, you know, woke up today like, what the fuck I got to do with this? But, you know, he name dropped KD. He said that they pretty much have shared ideas, KD and Danger Zone. I told you Danger Zone is somebody that he has done, you know, he spars with. He kind of runs his bars. He's admitted that at least. So that's really no secret. Where this thing kind of took a turn, Verb definitely was using Danger Zone for bars. Make no mistake about that. Like this ghostwriting thing isn't false. It's not fake. I told you before, if Mickey goes online and says it's true, it's true. He's one of the more honest and more real people that you'll see. Now, I don't like the fact that you haven't quite put the proof out. You know what I'm saying? And you're kind of talking as if you might not put it out until later. Hello? You can always give it to unbiased to put out. You know what I'm saying? Give me the okay. The okay, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no sense of sparing Verb now. Can we get a plague 10, please? What are we, 9, plague 9, plague 10? Can we get that? But because at the end of the day, if you never put the proof out, it's never gonna go anywhere. You know, I just want to put that out there. But Verb was using Danger Zone, but he never put Danger Zone on. Never saw Danger Zone. All this time, Verb would run around like, yo, I'm the money. I'm controlling the money. I got Gerald McCoy in my back pocket. He never was booking Danger Zone. Danger Zone ain't really been in battle rap too tough. He ain't been getting them on URL. He ain't been getting them on Easy's league. He ain't been getting them on any league like that. He hasn't been using Gerald McCoy's money to get him booked. So at the end of the day, typical Verb, take but not really give. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'll use you for this, but throw me something else. It's more than just some money here and there. Can you throw me a bag? Can you get me a battle? Can you keep me in battle rap? Similar to KD. He name dropped KD as somebody he runs his bars by. What have you done for KD, bro? What have you done for KD? You ain't put him on the Gerald McCoy stuff. You ain't really put him on the easy stuff, really. You ain't put him on with URL when you was on URL. I mean, Hitman put him on bags and bodies. So at this rate, even Hitman has done more for KD than you. And you talk about you run your shit by KD. So that right there can create some type of animosity, a dislike, or just a I don't give a fuck no more. So this situation is not like new material. It's not like, did he get help writing for Swamp a year ago? Now this is like, you know, back when the battles mattered on URL. You know what I'm saying? It only counts on URL, like they say. But yeah, he definitely did help Verb. Now, Mickey didn't show the world any proof. Showed me some though. Showed me some. So I saw some things in there. I only saw a little bit. Told me he had a lot more. He even told me he had videos. I saw a little bit of that. When you put it all together, it'd be like, come on, Verb. Really, bro? A guy tier like you, really? This what you doing? You know what I'm saying? The thing with that is obviously a conversation with Danger Zone is obviously sent to me as a screenshot. I know how the spin master go. Oh, it's just Photoshop. Unbiased Photoshopped it. If I was to put it out, right? It's Photoshop. Mickey was to put out, it's Photoshop. Mickey has the videos though. He has the videos. So at the end of the day, you really can't Photoshop the videos. It's not AI at the end of the day. So that's all you would say to a screenshot is you'll just say the screenshot ain't real. And the problem with ghostwriting, bro, if you want to keep it real, until the ghostwriter comes out and speaks, it's hard to grow any legs. But I saw some communication with Danger Zone where Danger Zone is talking about writing and he's talking about getting paid. And why would he be having them kind of conversations? So if you go in a space and you say, oh, I share ideas with Danger Zone and KD. Well, why are you paying them then? Why are you talking money? Why is this? Where is this dinero talk coming from? Where is this dinero talk coming from? I call Vada Fly sometime. I call Piper Boy sometime. We share ideas also. We don't spend no money though. We do not spend any mucho dinero. So my thing is, why am I looking at things that involve mucho dinero? Now, am I gonna put it out? No. I just talk about things once they made public. I'm not the research nigga in battle rap. I don't go pulling your files. I don't go to, www.gov. I'm not that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if Danger Zone and Mickey Fax don't put it out, it just don't be put out. It ain't out for me to be put out. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even ask for it. I was just shown it. So at the end of the day, it is true. You know what I'm saying? And I do think Mickey should put it out because I really don't feel like you should go this far and actually not put it out. Honestly, that's how I feel. Because the thing is, why would Danger Zone come out? And that's Verb's play. Like, oh, if I'm really got a ghostwriter, I won't believe it until Danger Zone says so. Why would Danger Zone say so, though? Because if you a street nigga and you rap about guns and you rap about killing and you rap about shooting and robbing people, if you say that you wrote for someone, then you snitched. So you're gonna do all this street shit in a battle, shoot them up, bang, 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 and then you're gonna snitch and say that you wrote for somebody? Why would you do that? It's lame, it's corny to even come out and even do that, honestly. So you're going to ask me to write for you, I'm going to accept writing for you, I'm going to accept payment for you, and then years later I'm gonna be like, yeah, I wrote for him. It would be corny for Danger Zone to do that. Verb is very smart enough to know at the end of the day, Danger Zone ain't gonna come online and confirm or deny it. Now, he's smart enough not to deny it because at the end of the day, Mickey will just drop what he needs to drop. But he's also smart enough to ignore it. Like, sure, I just hope this shit go away. So I'm not going to confirm. I'm not going to deny. I'm not going to go in no space. I'm not going to do no interviews. You ain't going to ask me about it, man. No comment, man. No comment, man. Man, y'all niggas crazy, man. Y'all niggas crazy, man. Yo, Mickey, you a wild boy. Mickey, you a wild boy. You know what I'm saying? You crazy. Boy, you got down with that one, my nigga. You got down. Say everything on earth to not say it. It's not really smart. And if you think about it, everybody that ghostwrite, Chilla Jones, Prep, Newborn, Danger Zone, all these guys, bro. All these guys that got very little, even there was an interview that Frank White did. Frank White doing interviews now, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Frank White. He did an interview, he interviewed Dre Dennis. Dre Dennis said, I wrote some of your best bars. This ghostwriting shit is deep, bro. It's deep. But Dre Dennis never said who he wrote for. He'll never say who he wrote for. I had a conversation with Prep. I was like, yo, why you be writing for niggas, bro? He's like, man, it's lucrative. I was like, who is it? He was like, I can't tell you that, though. I can't tell you that. So my thing is, part of it is, yes, I'm a part of the ghostwriting, which is already lame. You know what I'm saying? Here, like imagine Chilla Jones. Like Chilla Jones battled Tay Rock, and he said that he wrote some bars for Surf in the Tay Rock battle. He like, remember that line where Surf said this, and this? I'm the guy that wrote it. How can you get on interviews and how can you say, I'm the best battle rapper in the world, I can fuck all these guys up? But then guys that are above you, you're still helping them become even greater. So Chilla Jones, who's under Surf, if you help Surf write or gave Surf bars here or there, then you're helping someone who's already higher than you go even higher. So to me, when guys are ghostwriters to guys higher than them, it's kind of lame, because in their own breath, they're probably thinking that they're the best battle rapper. But you're still elevating people over you even higher than they are. So your only claim and satisfaction is that the reaction that they got on that stage was actually your bar. So Chilla Jones would look bad coming out and say, I wrote that scheme for Surf. First of all, being a ghostwriter or having bars written for you, both of them are lame. The nigga receiving the bars and the nigga writing are both really lame. It fucks up the culture, it hurts the culture, and it's lame. And it's just like, yo, you really did all this for a couple $100. That's what it all boils down to. So you don't really want to come out and say that. And then the other thing is the snitch factor. Like, yo, I'm going to be a street nigga, I'm going to talk this, I'm going to talk that, but then I'm just going to tell that I wrote for you. Like, you don't get no kudos doing, like, Danger Zone don't get no props because they come out like, yeah, I wrote for Verb for $400. Really? Really, my nigga? Like, that's how you looking at Danger Zone and Verb now. Both of them looking lame. So, you're never going to get, if y'all waiting on this, like, bomb to drop, like, Danger Zone is going to come out and speak, bro, they could pull, Hip Hop Is Real can pull up on Danger Zone tomorrow. I guarantee he won't confirm or deny. He won't get on camera and say, Mickey Fax is a liar. But he also won't say, I wrote for Verb. And Verb knows this. That's why Verb like, man, I won't believe it until Danger Zone comes on. Danger Zone is not coming on, bro. It's not coming on. The only lame niggas that really like ghostwrite for you and then snitch all in one is Quantum. He the only nigga that's a writer and a snitch all in one. He the only nigga like, yeah, I wrote for Kwani Could, wrote for Yoshi, wrote for this person. We trying to win the tournament. He the only nigga that be crashing out. Everybody else writes and zips their mouth. But because of that, that's why it's hard for this stuff to really grow legs. But if Mickey wanted to, he got videos of Danger talking about it. He could drop it if he wants to. Maybe you don't want to, but I mean, I kind of feel like once you go this far, you kind of need to. But, you know, I don't know, maybe it could become protecting Danger Zone a little bit, but, you know, I already put Danger Zone out there, so ain't really no protecting. But at the end of the day, that's just what it is. But do I think it's true? No. What I was looking at, bro, I was just like, why would you even be having this kind of conversation with Danger Zone about money and bars? So to me, I'm like, yeah, he helped you with some bars. You know what I'm saying? On some URL battles battles that mattered when you had them, battles that meant something to the culture, battles that moved you up and down, battles that sat you down, battles that really, you know, meant something in your career. So yes, these are big battles, bro. These are top tier niggas. You know what I'm saying? These are big battles. These are not some bullshit ass battles that don't matter. That's on some random ass league that nobody care about. No, these are URL, nigga. URL TV .tv battles. So at the end of the day, like, yeah, it's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? And it's just another thing. But, you know, it ain't as big of a deal because I look at it as Verb is probably done. This T-Top battle could be his last battle. It really could, bro. Who's going to be booking Verb? You know what I'm saying? Frank White? That's it? Like, really, like, who is booking Verb, bro? Because you just can't trust him. He's too bipolar with his attitude. Like, if shit don't go right and this and that, he'll burn you down. Stuff. Easy fucks with him. You know, Easy ain't covering none of this shit. None of this plague shit. None of nothing. Easy just zipped his mouth. Nigga got his channel back and ain't said a word about shit going on with Verb. Even Easy ain't booking him, bro. He can't even get a trenches booking. Even Easy not booking him. So I just think that I don't really know where Verb goes from here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not surprised that he got a writer. You know, like I told you, I feel like I don't think Verb can't write. I just think obviously he's an artist. He makes music. He can write a rounds 1, 2, and 3 for a battle. They just lazy, a lot of shit going on, and sometimes they overbook themselves and just delegate rounds to other people if they can. Danger Zone and Verb got a similar style, bro. They very intricate with their raps. Very, very easy for Danger to write for him. You know what I'm saying? So just want to put that out there and say that. But we'll see where it go. Mickey, man, put this shit out, Mickey. You know, it is what it is, man. F trying to protect people's feelings and all that. It's cool. But we ain't trying to protect these niggas' feelings, man. You know, Verb trying to call your bluff anyway, saying it is what it is. But Mickey look like he's trying to move on to other things right now. But get it to me, man. I'll put that shit out. You know, I don't care. I got 2 channels now. I'm really on the bullshit now. I'm sorry. I done gave my channel, but I'm really on the bullshit. You can really forward them videos to me. You can forward it to me. I'll put them out. It's cool. I'll put them out. So, you know what I'm saying? You can always forward them to Unbiased. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no love for these niggas, man. No love for these niggas, man. So that's how I feel, man. But T-Top versus Verb, man. Y'all try to support my boy T-Top, man. Trying to do big things. Trying to still keep the culture afloat. Y'all say y'all want some battles, man. Y'all got the ghostwriter, ghostwritten dude versus T-Top, the angler. Let's see what's going on. Anyway, man, Chris Unbiased, man. Holla at your boy.